Okay. Okay, hello. Find your comfortable spot, and we're going to begin in a couple of minutes here. So just find a seat on the ground and relax. Test, 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 test. All right. So you can sit with your legs straight or crossed. You can sit in a chair, however you feel comfortable. Just find a comfortable spot to be able to sit and relax and breathe. So we're going to begin by just sitting up straight, however you're seated. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. So as you inhale, take a deep breath. And when you're ready, slowly exhale through your mouth with control. As you slowly exhale, imagine you're fogging a mirror with your breath. With each inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And when you're ready to exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. As you inhale, feel your spine getting longer as your head reaches for the ceiling. And as you exhale, feel your shoulders relaxing and feel the ground under your body where you're sitting. Now on your next inhale, inhale through your nose as you raise your arms and hands as high as you can. If you can bring your palms of your hands together above your head. And when you're ready, exhale through your nose as you lower your arms and hands back down, slowly breathing on the exhale. Try and synchronize your movement with your breath as you slowly inhale and exhale through your nose. Filling your lungs completely with air and squeezing out all of the air on the exhale. Now on the next inhale, when you're ready to exhale, turn your torso to the right side. As you exhale through your nose, lowering your arms and hands down. When you're ready to inhale, turn your torso back to the center. And when you're ready to exhale, turn to the opposite side as you exhale through your nose, lowering your arms and hands down. Continue alternating, rotating to the sides, breathing through your nose, inhaling up and exhaling down. Try and synchronize your movement with your breath. One more time on each side. And when you're done, bring your hands to prayer posture in front of your chest. Take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose, relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your elbows, palms together in prayer posture. Now from here, we're going to keep the palms of our hands together, pressing together, and we're going to inhale and reach our fingertips as high as we can, lifting your chest as you inhale, and then exhale, bring your hands back to prayer posture in front of your chest, but at the end of the exhale, point your fingertips down, flexing your wrists as much as you can. Follow your breath. When you're ready to inhale, reach and lift. When you're ready to exhale, come down, breathing with control, slowly, synchronizing your movement with your breath. One more time in each direction. And when you're done, bring your hands to prayer posture. Now from here, straighten your arms out in front of you, palms facing each other. And we're going to inhale, bringing our arms as far back as we can. Exhale, wrap your arms around your shoulders, grab your shoulder blades with your hands. Relax your elbows and shoulders as you lower your chin to your chest and breathe through your nose. Now notice which arm is on top. Lift your chin, inhale, reach as far back as you can, and on the exhale, put the opposite arm on top. Grab your shoulder blades with your hands and lower your chin to your chest. Lift your chin, inhale one more time, and exhale, bring your arms down in front of you. And from here, we're going to get up into cat-cow. So go ahead and move yourself to a tabletop position on all fours. Place your knees under your hips, your hands under your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide apart. Rotate your shoulders so that your biceps are facing forward and your elbows are facing toward your thighs. We're going to keep our arms straight as we do this. Move within your range of motion. With cat-cow, our head moves last, so focus on your breathing. Inhale, arching your lower spine, and then lifting your chin. When you're ready to exhale, pull your navel in toward your spine, tighten your gluteal muscles as you arch your upper back toward the ceiling and lower your head. When you're ready to inhale, arch your lower spine and then lift your chin. Again, on the exhale, pull your navel in toward your spine, tighten your gluteal muscles as you push your upper back toward the ceiling and lower your head. Breathing through your nose, follow your breath. One more time in each direction. And when you're done, pause with your neck and spine parallel to the floor. Now from here, we're going to inhale and reach our left fingertips up toward the ceiling, rotating our torso to the left side. And when you're ready to exhale, we're going to take our left arm and hand under our right arm and relax your left ear and shoulder on the ground, keeping your hips in the air. When you're ready to inhale, lift and reach and twist. Follow your breath, breathing through your nose. Exhale, coming down. Now on the next exhale, we're going to keep our left shoulder and left ear down on the ground. Hips in the air as you breathe through your nose. And if you'd like, you can reach your right fingertips up toward the ceiling and then allow your right arm to drape down behind your back. You can grab your left hip with your right hand. Relax your shoulders. Breathe through your nose. If your right arm is behind you, reach it up toward the ceiling again and bring your right hand down to the ground. And then we're going to inhale, twist and reach our left fingertips up toward the ceiling again, and then back down to tabletop position. Take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose. And then we're going to go to the right side. So inhale, reaching your right fingertips up toward the ceiling, twisting your torso to the right side of the room. And when you're ready, take your right arm and hand under your left and relax your right ear and shoulder on the ground on the exhale. When you're ready to inhale, reach, lift, and twist. And on the exhale, follow your breath as you come down, exhaling, relaxing your shoulder and ear on the ground. Now on the next exhale, we're going to keep our right shoulder and right ear down on the ground and relax. If you'd like, you can lift your left fingertips up toward the ceiling and allow your left arm to drape down behind your back. Grab your right hip with your left hand. Relax your shoulders. Breathe through your nose. If your left arm is behind you, reach your left fingertips up toward the ceiling and then bring your left hand down to the mat. And we're going to inhale our right hand up one more time and exhale back to tabletop position. Now from here, we're going to do puppy pose. So make sure your knees are under your hips. Pull your navel in toward your spine. And we're going to slowly walk our hands forward, keeping our fingers wide apart, lowering our forehead and torso down to the ground, keeping our hips in the air. Opening up our shoulders, relaxing our neck, relaxing our head. Breathing through your nose. Fingers spread wide apart, pushing the floor away. Go as far as you can and just breathe. And then pull your navel in as you walk your hands back to tabletop position. And then from here, we're going to step our left foot forward into a lower left lunge. Make sure your left knee is above your left ankle, and when you're ready, bring your hands up to prayer posture in front of your chest. Try and scoop your hips under you as you do this. Breathing through your nose. If you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling. Breathing as you need to through your nose. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And then exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then inhale, make a circle with your hands. Exhale as you bring your hands down next to your left foot. Push the floor away as you pull your left foot back and bring your right foot forward into a lower right lunge. Make sure your right knee is above your right ankle. And when you're ready, bring your hands up into prayer posture in front of your chest. Breathing through your nose. And if you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears, reaching your fingertips up toward the ceiling, lifting your chest, scooping your hips under you, torso vertical to the floor. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And then exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then inhale, make a circle. Exhale as you bring your hands down to the floor next to your right foot. Push the floor away as you pull your right foot back. And then from here, we're going to sit back in child's pose. So spread your knees wide apart, bring your feet together, and lower your hips down to your heels. And then lower your torso, your forearms, and your forehead down to the ground, and breathe through your nose. Lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back up to tabletop position. And then from here, you can do puppy pose again, or I'm going to do downward dog. If you're doing downward dog, similar to puppy pose, make sure your fingers are spread wide apart. Index fingers are facing forward. Rotate your shoulders so that your biceps are facing forward and your elbows facing toward your thighs. We're going to get onto the balls of our toes. And for downward dog, we're going to push the floor away as we lift our hips into the air, opening up our shoulders, and then alternate lifting the heels of your feet off the ground, stretching the backs of your legs, walking the dog as we call it. Breathing through your nose. And when you're ready, just hold the position, keeping your knees slightly bent. Focus on opening up your shoulders. And then lower your knees down to the mat. And we're gonna sit back in child's pose again. So spread your knees wide apart, bring your feet together. Sit back on the heels of your feet as you lower your torso, your forearms, and your forehead down to the ground, breathing through your nose. Lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back up to tabletop position. Now from here, we're gonna bring our feet under our body with our knees bent. Inhale our hands together above our head as we stand up, and then exhale our hands down by our side. All right. Now place your feet under your hips. You can come to the front of your mat. And we're gonna inhale, reaching our hands up toward the ceiling, and exhale, lower them down. Again, inhale, reaching up toward the ceiling. Pull your navel in as you bend forward, swan dive down, reaching your hands to the outside of your feet. Relax your neck and shoulders. Inhale, coming up halfway. And exhale, relaxing down. Take a moment to alternate, bending your knees gently, stretching the backs of your legs, and then pause. Bend your knees, place your hands on the outside of your feet, and we're going to step our right foot back. Keeping our left knee bent over our left ankle, we're going to inhale up into Warrior One with our hands in prayer posture in front of our chest. Breathing through our nose. And then from here, we're going to inhale our hands up and turn our torso and our hips toward the right side of the room. Adjust your right foot and then lower your arms parallel to the floor into Warrior Two. Bring your shoulder blades together behind you as you lift your chest and gaze out over your left fingertips. Make sure your left knee is still bent over your left ankle. The right leg is straight. Gazing out over your left fingertips, arms parallel to the floor, breathing through your nose. And then inhale as you bring your right arm, your hips, and adjust your right foot to face forward, reaching your hands up toward the ceiling, and exhale as you bring your hands down to the floor next to your left foot. Step your right foot forward, inhale up halfway, and relax down. Bend your knees as you inhale, both hands together above your head, palms together, and exhale your hands down by your side. Again, inhale, reaching up toward the ceiling, and we're gonna pull our navel in as we bend forward and swan dive down, placing your hands to the outside of your feet. Inhale up halfway, and exhale down. Take a moment to just alternate bending your knees, stretching the backs of your legs, relaxing your neck and your head. And then pause, bend your knees slightly, hands on the outside of your feet, and step your right foot back. When you're ready, bring your hands up into prayer posture in Warrior One, keeping your right knee bent over your right ankle. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. And then we're going to inhale and reach our hands up toward the ceiling, and then turn our torso, our hips, and adjust our left foot to the left side of the room, and then lower your arms parallel to the floor. Make sure your right knee is still bent over your right ankle. Arms parallel to the floor, gazing out over your right fingertips. Bring your shoulder blades together behind you as you lift your chest. Your torso should be vertical to the floor. Breathing through your nose. And then inhale as you bring your left arm, adjust your left foot, move your hips and your torso to face forward, reaching your hands up toward the ceiling. Then exhale, pull your navel in as you bring your hands down to the floor next to your right foot. Step your left foot forward. Inhale up halfway, and then exhale down. Bend your knees as you inhale, both hands together above your head. And then exhale your hands down by your side. All right, now we're going to go ahead and sit down on the mat with our feet straight out in front of us. And we're going to take our left foot to the outside of our right thigh. So left foot to the outside of your left thigh, left knee in the air. Sitting up straight, take your left hand behind your left hip for support. And then move your right arm to the right side of your body. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, turn your torso to the left side and take your right arm and wrap it around your left knee as you turn your torso to the left side. Inhale with a straight spine and exhale, gently rotating to the left side. If you'd like, you can take your left hand behind you and grab your right hip. Breathing through your nose. And then inhale, come all the way around to the opposite side, the right side. And then release your legs. Gently lift your knees up and down. And then we're going to switch, bring our right foot to the outside of our left thigh. So our right knee is in the air. Take your right hand and place it behind your right hip. Sit up straight. Take your left arm to the left side of your body. Now with the right knee in the air and your right hand behind your right hip for support, inhale as you lift your chest. Exhale as you turn to the right side, wrapping your left arm around your right knee as you rotate to the right side of the room. Inhale with a straight spine, exhale, gently twisting, breathing through your nose. And if you'd like, you can take your right arm behind your torso and grab your left hip with your right hand. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And release, come all the way around to the left side and straighten out your legs in front of you. Gently lift your knees up and down. And then scoot to the front of your mat with your knees bent, feet separated, and move your arms parallel to the floor. Now from here, we're going to inhale as we lift our chest, and then we're going to tilt our torso back a little bit as we lift the heels of our feet off the ground, keeping our arms parallel to the floor. If you need to, you can hold onto your thighs with your hands, and then you can go ahead and lift, straighten out one leg or the other or both. Find your balancing point and breathe. And then lower your feet down. You can grab your elbows or your wrists and sit up straight and relax for a moment. And then reach your hands down toward your toes. Grab your toes with your fingers. Walk the heels of your feet in toward your hips. Pull your navel in as you inhale, sitting up straight, tilt back, and lift the heels of your feet off the ground. Again, find your balancing point. If you'd like, you can straighten out your legs, breathing through your nose. then lower your feet down to the ground. Again, scoot to the front of your mat. Move your arms parallel to the floor. And we're going to inhale through our nose and exhale. Slowly bring your spine down to the ground with control. And then stretch your arms out parallel to your shoulders with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. We're going to walk our feet under our knees and then walk our feet to the outer edges of our mat so our knees are separated. And then keeping our shoulders on the ground, take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side and then turn your head to gaze at your right hand. Breathing through your nose, keeping your shoulders on the ground. And then inhale your knees and your head back to the center. And exhale, allow your knees to relax to the right side as you turn your head to gaze at your left hand. And then inhale your knees and your head back to the center. Adjust your feet under your knees again. Pull your navel in toward your spine and lift your hips off the ground. Place your hips to the right side of your mat on the floor. And then take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right hand. From here, if you'd like, you can straighten your right leg out over your left, lowering your right foot down to the ground, keeping your shoulders on the ground, right leg parallel to your left arm. Breathing through your nose. If your right leg is straight, bend it back over your left. And then inhale as you bring your knees, your head, and your torso back to the center. Walk your feet under your knees. Pull your navel in toward your spine. And then lift your hips off the ground and lower your hips to the left side of your mat. Keeping your shoulders on the ground, take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the right side as you turn your head to gaze at your left hand. And if you'd like, you can straighten your left leg out over your right, lowering your left foot down to the ground. Left leg and right arm should be parallel to each other. If your left leg is straight, bend it back over your right. And then inhale, bring your knees, your head, and your torso back to the center. Now walk your feet under your knees again and move your arms down next to your torso. And from here, we're going to lift our left foot toward the ceiling and then take our left ankle and cross it above our right knee, relaxing our left leg. Lift your right foot off the ground and take your hands between your legs and interlace your fingers behind your right thigh. Take your left elbow or forearm and relax it on your inner left thigh. So your hands are interlaced with your fingers on behind your right thigh, and your left elbow or forearm is on your inner left thigh. Make sure your legs and your feet are relaxed. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your right thigh toward you, and at the same time, push your left thigh away with your left elbow or forearm. Go as far as you can and just breathe, relaxing your feet and your legs. And release, lower your right foot down, take your hands from behind your right thigh and straighten out your left leg, reaching your left foot up toward the ceiling, and then bend your left leg, placing your left foot on the ground. Now straighten out your right leg, reaching your right foot toward the ceiling, and then take your right ankle and cross it above your left knee. Relax your right leg and foot. Lift your left foot off the ground as you take your hands between your legs and interlace your fingers behind your left thigh. And take your right elbow or forearm and relax it on your inner right thigh. Relax your legs, relax your feet. And then take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your left thigh toward you. At the same time, push your right thigh away. Relaxing your legs and your feet as you do this. Go as far as you can and just breathe. And then relax your left foot down to the ground. Release your hands from behind your left thigh. Straighten out your right leg, reaching your right foot up toward the ceiling. And then lower your right foot down to the ground. Now we're going to reach both feet up into the air. Reach our hands toward our feet in the air. Bend your knees and grab the outer edges of your feet. Pull your feet down into happy baby pose with your knees going to the outside of your shoulders and torso. And then from here, we're going to alternate lifting our feet, rocking side to side, relaxing our spine, releasing any tension we may feel. You can also rock up and down as well along your spine, moving around as much as you can, breathing through your nose. If you fall out, get back in. And then inhale your hands and feet up toward the ceiling, and exhale, lower them down. Straighten your body out on your mat, lie on your back, and close your eyes. We're going to do our final pose for the evening, which is Shavasana. So lie on your back, close your eyes, separate the heels of your feet, and allow your toes to relax to the sides. Move your arms a few inches away from your torso with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. With your eyes closed, focus on your breathing. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand, and as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms and your wrists and your fingers. Relax your hips. Relax your thighs and your knees. Relax your calf muscles and your ankles. Relax your toes. Feel the ground supporting your body as you focus on your breathing. Observe your breathing getting longer as your body relaxes. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers, and then bring your hands above your head and stretch your body. Bend your knees and bring them close to your chest and rock side to side. And then move your body to one side and take a few deep breaths through your nose. And then push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. And we'll end with a final breathing exercise. We're going to inhale through our nose as we raise our arms and hands above our head. And then we're going to exhale through our mouth with a quick, strong exhale as we lower our hands down. We'll do that 3 times, and then we'll end with a final 4th breath. So go ahead and inhale. strong exhale. Again. Again. Now this time, inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose, bringing the palms of your hands together. Pause at your third eye for kind thoughts. Pause at your lips for kind words. And pause at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. All right, well, thank you for joining, and we'll see you next time. Good night.